the denomination must have a distinctive name. Now, I want to give 3 examples, my lord, how this definition is wrong. My lord, take Dargah of Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti or Dargah of Nizamuddin Aulia. My lord, people of all religions go. They go with reverence. It will not fulfill the first condition that we all believe in that doctrine for my lord, fulfillment of our spiritual enlightenment. We go because we trust. We go because we have faith. Now, second, my lord, kindly bear also 2 other examples in mind. Shirdi, Sai Baba. All communities go. All religious people go. It's not clear whether Baba was belonging to Muslim or a Hindu religion, my lord. But every community goes with reverence. We all go. But we do not, my lord, have a collection of, we are not collection of individuals who have a system of beliefs or doctrine which they regard as conducive to their spiritual well-being. That is common faith. There is no common faith. My faith is Hinduism. My faith is Shaivism. My faith is Vaishnavism. My faith is Nastika. My faith is Shakti worship. But I go there. Third, common organization. There is no common organization either in Dargah, Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti Dargah, or for that matter, Balaji. Vaishnavites go, Shaivites go, Shakti worshippers go, and I have given several subsects. Everyone go. They have no common faith, but they go. They worship. There is no common organization. There is nothing like Sai Babaist organization or Tirupati Balaji organization or something. There is no central organization and designation by a distinctive name. Those who believe, those who go, those who pray, those who trust, and those who revere either Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti or Saint Peter in the church, or for that matter Shirdi or Tirupati Balaji. There is no name of that organization. Would we not be a part of a section of denomination?
Mr. Solicitor, it is not denomination per se. It is religious denomination. How does it become religious denomination in the context of Aurobindo's philosophy?
Then
is the question.
The question is, I'm putting a question to myself.
Philosophy, whether it is a religious denomination, does it lead to that?
It is a religious.
It is not denomination per se. Aurobindo philosophy is not a religion.
We are not on that distinction. I am not on that distinction. It is religious. We go to, as a Hindu, when I go to Khwaja Moinuddin Chishti. Please keep with respect, the illustration separate. Okay.
Let us see Aurobindo. Is that philosophy a religious denomination? It may be a denomination, but it can't be religious.
That is.
Aurobindo philosophy, is it religion?
Yes, it is religion. And again, kindly pardon me for saying this. This may be your ladyship's honest and informed view. But what is relevant is my view as a follower. Whether I believe that to be a religion. That is where the judiciary. Savitri is written by Aurobindo.
We appreciate your argument is that because the Aurobindo's followers believe,
yes,
that that the view which they follow is a religious view, or it carries all the ingredients or the components of a religion. Therefore, they themselves carve out to be an exceptional or a separate religious denomination.
Or a section thereof.
And therefore, the others cannot impose on them. Said, no, you are not a religious.
You are not a denomination.
Aurobindo, I follow in my right from the morning I get up till I sleep. I follow his ideas, his philosophy, his guidance, and whatever I treat him as my everything, including the supreme will. Therefore, who are you to tell me that I should not follow Aurobindo? This is what the kind of.
See, it can come under freedom of conscience, but it cannot come under a religious denomination.
It would be a religious denomination, Lord, because otherwise, under 26B, Lord, there can be a restriction imposed that for this particular followers, this thing will not be permitted. The state can say. And therefore, my lord, the question is not question of ego. Question is of fundamental right.
Religious denomination is the question.
My lord, religious denomination would mean...
Mr. Solicitor, perhaps you are applying the tests to the wrong group. You are applying the tests to the persons who are visiting the organization, the temple or institution as a mutt. But where the test is to be applied, as per this ratio, is the organization of the group of persons who are managing the temple or managing the mutt, whether they have a common faith, whether they have a common organization.
So if they have been elected by the followers of the mutt and they themselves are followers, they are bound to be. That is what probably the viewpoint.
My lord, what is the problem is this? I'll tell, straightway come to the problem.
See, why the test would apply to the management or the persons organizing it, that is where the answer of common organization will come. And anyone who is coming to the temple is a part of the common faith. That is,
Need not be. My lord, I would respectfully disagree.
just clarifying that to you. It may be a part of the common faith that other believers may also come to our institute. It can also be a part of the common faith that apart from my believers, nobody will come to the organization.
No,
The
but
test of religious denomination in Auroville was not decided primarily on the lack of uniqueness or commonality. It was decided on the widest berth of the definition of what Hinduism is. And that is where you have made out a case that the courts should not go into the question of
my lord,
what Hinduism is.
Lord, what Hindu
But
is-
there has been a series of judgments.
Lord, I have two answers.
It's been considered to be of such wide plank that any interpretative or even reformist philosophies have fallen within the fold of Hinduism and therefore not been treated
My
as a
lord,
part of
the
Hinduism.
first question, my lord, and kindly pardon for this question.
It starts from Auroville. It starts from Swaminarayan case. In Swaminarayan case, that Yoga Purush.
Yeah, Swaminarayan sex is not considered to be.
Issue.
Lord, can I answer now? Can I answer?
Samir and Narayan, and they, unlike Auroville, to the best of my knowledge, Aurobindo is never worshipped as God. But
Lord, that is your lordship's
No.
view. I am on the view of the followers.
Nowhere in Savitri or any of his writings does Aurobindo define or propose to his followers as God. What distinction I'm trying to make is in Swaminarayan, the followers consider Swaminarayan as God. Still then, Justice Gajendra Katkar does not hold. It
It is a, Lord, we are not saying, nobody says that Aurovillo or Swaminarayan for that matter is a religion. It is a denomination which is a section of
Right.
this. Lord, second, Lord, another thing. Lord, your lordship's understanding of religion with your lordship's scholarship of law and religion, my lord, in some cases, maybe that and may even be correct. Would it be a correct test to be applied for my fundamental rights? Your lordship's, my lord, level of intellectual scholarship may be different. Your lordship's knowledge and reading of Savitri may be different. It is, my lord, my lord, understanding as a follower, my lord, will be the real test to decide whether we fall within a section of the denomination. We means, my lord, I'm just giving my example. And my lord, some say Savitri is a philosophical document. Some say it is for spiritual and my lord, enlightenment. And some say it is, my lord, just preaching and not, and nobody has elevated themselves to the level of God. Krishna never said, my lord, that I am the God and worship me. We worship the Lord Krishna. Aurobindo would never say that, please worship me. Sai Baba never said that, please worship me.
You don't have an idol of Aurobindo in Auroville.
Yes.
You have an idol of Swaminarayan in Swaminarayan temple.
Lord, I understand.
The distinction.
I understand, my lord, but in my respectful submission,
Instead of an idol to follow.
Yes.
The point is that probably 25, 26 are to be examined in the light of the Constitution granting constitutional protection to religion, to religious bodies or religious denominations.
or a part, section,
And that protection has to be seen from the angle that if there is an aggression or action by the state to intervene in that, then how to protect these categories?
my lord, only one more examples, kindly allow me to give. Arya Samaj and Brahmo Samaj. There are never any idols. They are against idol worship. There is a separate theory. They are against Vedas also. They are a denomination. There is no, my lord, common faith or belief because they are against faith and belief. They are against faith and belief. That is their faith or that is their belief. And there is no common organization or common name. I can be an Arya Samaji without being a member of Arya Samaj. People who believe staunchly in Hinduism go and perform religious rituals as per Arya Samaj, my lord, rituals, which is, my lord, very, very small and ritualistic. So, my lord, these are the issues. The question is, would the court go into and define, my lord, in such a way which is, we are trying to define undefinable. We are trying to define, my lord, religion. We are trying to define denomination. And then we are trying to define what is religious denomination. And if it doesn't fall within these three tests,
It doesn't say face there, Madam Chief just said, this is one of the few conditions required. When you interpret the definition, when you give a definition of religious denomination, what Madam Chief is saying is given a wider import. So, like you may be a believer in Lord Vishnu. You can go to Tirupati. You can go to other temples. There also you can have different subsects there. There will be the Devasana will be there, the other sects will be there. Each one will constitute a religious denomination. Therefore, their entity will be protected. That's what Sir is saying. So to have a very restrictive meaning on this.
Basically, and any majoritarian
Any identifiable group having the common faith will have the protection.
constitutional makers behind
yes, sir.
25-26. That's all.
Yes, that's I leave it at that.
Mehta, you just quoted Ajmer Dargah Sharif. It is a denomination. It is a part of a section of religion because basically it's Islam. It's a Sufist thought, and they practice. How do you say it comes out? It gets the protection.
I'm not saying, I'm sorry.
Said that it was outside. It was anybody can go. Doesn't mean that it goes outside the purview of a broad denomination of a religion.
My lord, kindly, I could not, my lord, make it clear to your lordships. Kindly see the definition, this straitjacket definition in the context of Ajmer. I'm not saying it's not, it is a denomination. It is my case. It is not fulfilling this straitjacket test.